Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is Eating with Rachel, and today I thought we would have Wendy's. It's kind of cool here in southern Indiana. It's in its 70s and low 70s, and I was wanting some chili, so I think Wendy's has pretty good chili, so I thought I would try that. And they have their new pretzel bun sandwiches back, which I've never had those before, and so I got that and a few other things. So I thought we could try them together. So I got a Coke to drink. I got crackers for my chili. I got my chili topped with onion and cheese because I like that. I like sour cream too, but more than likely they didn't give it to me. We got our fries. Here's our pretzel burger sandwich. And I also got their new pub fries. That's what they said it was, new pub fries. So we're going to try those and see if those are any good. Hope y'all are having a good week so far, that you had a nice weekend, that you got to go out and do things with your family, or, got plenty of rest or whatever. So I hope everything went well with you. I didn't do much but clean. That's usually what I do. Work, eat, sleep, clean. That's about it. So, all right, I'm going to get my chili ready first. And before I do, so I won't forget, let's say a quick prayer, because I know myself, I might get right on into eating and forget to pray like I did in the previous videos, and I don't ever want to forget to do that. So let's say a quick prayer real fast before we get started. I did that one video, I forgot altogether. Then the last video, I forgot almost when I was all the way done. So I try to make sure to remember to always pray over your food, because, in the day and hour we're living in, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Are they washing their hands? And, and plus, we should always be thankful for the food, because they're luxuries that God gives us, because some places don't have food like we do. So always want to thank Him for it. They didn't give me any sour cream, but I would normally put sour cream in the chili. And I got a question. Do you all, there is a debate over here where we're at. Do you all put noodles in your all's chili? Do you consider that chili if you put noodles like macaroni or spaghetti in your chili? Do you consider that chili, or what do you consider that? Or do you not put any noodles in yours? We always grew up, my mom always put spaghetti in our chili. But my grandpa and everything, he says that isn't chili. He says that it's the meat and the beans and stuff, but without noodles. So I didn't know what is that to you? If it has pasta in it, is it still considered chili or not? Maybe you could leave that down in the comments. I'd like to read that and know what you all think. Let's see if it's any. It's cheesy. It's very warm and good, especially on a cool day. And it's also getting potato soup time. I don't know if you like potato soup, but I love potato soup. My husband was after me to make some from, like, his grandma used to make potato soup. So I found a recipe for old-fashioned potato soup. And it's really good. And it's real simple. It's like 5 ingredients. I mean, you can't mess it up, because I sometimes mess stuff up. You can't mess this up. It's really good. Real plain and simple and everything, but it was real good. So I'll be bringing that out and making that soon. And another thing that you'll be able to eat with it getting cooler is beans and cornbread. And I think I talked about this on one of my previous videos about that. It's not my favorite meal because I had to eat that growing up. And we always had beans, potatoes, cornbread, and kale. And I just really don't care for that meal. But I told my husband that I'd be making it for him, so I will. But I made some fried potatoes again. I tried them. I haven't tried them. We've been married almost 10 years. And I made them one time, and I didn't make them right. And so anyway, we looked up some recipes and everything, and I tried them the other day. And they were really good. I couldn't believe it. And it was simple. Just butter, salt, and pepper. And you're steaming them in that, and you flip them. it turned out really well. So I'll be able to make him beans, potatoes, and cornbread like he's been wanting for the past 10 years. So I'll be making that sometime this month since we're in October now. One more bite of this. That's so good. I love it with the cheese and the onions in it. Let's go ahead and try these pub fries. It has bacon and cheese, and I'm not sure what this white sauce is on it. It could be another type of cheese. This white sauce right here. No, that's a sauce. That definitely isn't cheese. I don't think. I'm not really for sure what that is. They didn't give me a fork to eat it with, so we'll do our best. It's pretty good. It's a little salty, and I love salt. But it's a little salty, I think, with the cheese and the bacon. It makes it kind of a little salty. You don't need to add any salt to it. No, that's pretty good. Be better if I had a fork to eat with it. But this is good. And it's their new one. It's called pub fries. So you'll have to try it. I think because it goes with the pub pretzel bun hamburger thing. So if you haven't had those, I think you should at least try them. They're pretty good. On a scale from 1 to 10, I would probably rate this maybe about a 7. It's pretty good. If I had a fork, I would eat more of this. I don't like to be messy on camera. I'm a messy eater as it is, so I don't want to be digging in with my hands. That's kind of not appealing. But yeah, so I would rate this about a 7. Their chili, I would rate on a scale from 1 to 10, I would rate it about a 9. I really like their chili. I think it's good. I myself would like noodles in it because I like noodles and chili because that's what I was raised with. But it has good flavor. And if it had sour cream in it, I probably would have gave it a 10. And then they're just their fries. These are a little cold. By the time we got home and set up and everything. But they're good. To me, they're not as good as McDonald's fries. I love McDonald's fries. And I love Steak and Shake. I don't know if you have a Steak and Shake where you're at. But I like shoestring french fries. I don't like real thick. I don't like steak fries. They're too potatoey. I prefer the more thinner fries. But their fries, they're okay. I probably won't eat these. I'll give these to my husband. He'll eat them. He likes fries. Fries just isn't my big thing. I might eat a couple of them with a meal, and that's about it. When we go out to restaurants together, I'll get a meal, with the fry in it, and then I'll order just a sandwich on the side, and we split the fries that way. And he eats the majority of the fries. And then our dog eats the leftovers, because I don't eat very many fries with those. Let's try their pretzel burger pub sandwich. I got the hamburger. I didn't get the chicken. I didn't get honey mustard on it because I don't like honey mustard. I got mayonnaise on it instead. And it comes on a pretzel bun. It has pickles, Munster cheese, bacon, and crispy fried onions on it. That's what it looks like. It looks kind of messy, but it's supposed to be really, really good. But just remember, it comes with honey mustard on it, and I just opted out of that and put mayonnaise on it instead because I don't like honey mustard. So let's see here. And I've never had Munster cheese before, so it'll be interesting to see whether or not I like that cheese. I hope I do. It's okay. It might be better if it had the honey mustard on there, but I don't like it, so I wouldn't have liked the sandwich at all. But to me, it needs like some ketchup on it too, or something else like that, something twangy on it. It just tastes like a hunk of meat with some cheese melted on it. that's what it tastes like to me, is just a hunk of meat with cheese on it. The bun is nice and soft. I do like that. I like pretzels. I love pretzels with cheese. Like if you go to the movie theater and, to get I get mine without the salt because I think they put too much salt on it. And then you dip the pretzel in the cheese. What this bun reminds me of is that type of pretzel, and it's nice and soft. So it's really, that part is good, but let me try down here with this pickles at. That bite was better with the pickle on it. So you need some type of tang or acidic something like tomatoes or ketchup or extra pickles on it. I'm so sorry to bother you again, my son. I told him before I started videoing not to come out, and he came out of the bedroom. So if you hear something in the background, that's what that is. So sorry about that. And if you see me up here swatting something, there's a gnat in here and it's irritating me. So I'm not just up here just swatting my hands, but I wanted you, in case you saw it, because I know you would. What's going on? On a scale from 1 to 10, I would probably rate this a 4 or a 5. I won't be getting this again. But I don't mind the cheese. The cheese isn't a bad flavor. I mean, I really don't know. It kind of maybe reminds me of a Swiss cheese a little bit. And that's not my favorite type of cheese. I don't think that it has much flavor. But that's what it kind of reminds me of. But yeah, on a scale from 1 to 10, I would probably rate this, a 4 or a 5. And I probably wouldn't get it again. But yeah. But this chili is very, very good. Especially with it being cold outside. Well, cooler, not cold. It's really, really good. There was one thing that I wanted to talk to y'all about. Or just mention, not talk to you about, but just mention. I've been seeing in the news and everything. I don't know if you had. I've been trying to keep up on it. With the Debbie Kohler case. It's the lady who she had went to the Family Dollar store, and within 24 hours they found her dead and everything, partially burned in the woods and everything. And she had transferred over $2,000, a random amount. It was like $2,000, for an example, $2,598, like a real weird amount, to her daughter right before she died, and said that they aren't going to let me go. An extra keys underneath the flower pot on the front porch. So I've been following that story, and it just keeps getting weirder and weirder. They did, of course, rule out homicide, suicide. They think it could maybe be drug related, not with her, but her daughter had some previous prior problems with that. But they do believe it's somebody closer to home that's involved with her murder. So I've been trying to watch that and everything. And I really do hope that they're able to find out who did that to her. It was really sad because when you see her on the video, it was game day. She's, I don't remember what team was playing, but she's really into sports. I mean, the decoration on her home, she has that particular sport team, their logo on her door of her house. If she's dressed in in the apparels like they were having a game day. Her husband was parking cars at the game place all day. They have him on camera all day parking cars at the place, the arena of the game that they were going to. So it kind of looks like she was buying stuff for tailgating when she was at the dollar store. But you can see she's just in there. She bought a poncho, a blue tarp. She might have bought some type of cooler, I think. I can't remember all the things she bought. But the thing is, so you see her paying for the stuff, just the cashier says she was just normal, happy, and then they found all that stuff that she purchased at the Dollar Tree. They found that at the crime scene, except for that poncho. They didn't find that poncho there, but the blue tarp that she had purchased and everything. So I really hope that you know, they're able to solve that case pretty soon, to bring some closure to the family and her loved ones of what happened to her and everything. So I just thought that was interesting and wanted to share that with you. That's what I've been watching in the news lately. But yeah, so that's about all that I have for today. I'm sorry that I missed last week. I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't put out last week, and I apologize for that, but I'll try to catch back up. But yeah, so please don't forget to like this video. Make sure to drop me a comment. I like to read comments. Oh, yes, there was one more thing. I'm sorry, I almost forgot. On my videos, I was noticing that I had the most views from when I had my husband on with me doing it, and my son, you saw him for a split second there. And I noticed that I had the most views on that video, and I was just wondering if you enjoyed seeing my husband do the video with me, because if you did, I can do more videos with him in there. I don't mind. I mean, you know, anything that you would like to see and hear different points of views, and he tries different foods than what I try, because we're totally opposite. I don't mind doing that and everything. If you would like to see that, maybe you could drop that down in the comments to let me know if you'd like that. I would like to know. And don't forget, if there's a certain restaurant or something that you would like for me to try, leave that in the comments. And if it's in this area, I live in southern Indiana, I'll be glad to try that, because I love to try new things. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give me a like button, a thumbs up. Sorry about that. I'm going to get that terminology down pat, I promise. But yeah, so until next time, I hope you all have a good week, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you. See you later. Bye, guys.